Today, we're talking about Fast and Furious lead Vin Diesel and the recent allegations posed against him. Mickey Mouse now belongs to you and me. Well, sorta. And the hacker involved in the GTA 6 hack has been sentenced to life. All in today's episode of... What's going on, interwebs? I hope you had a fantastic long weekend, and no matter what holiday you celebrate, I hope it was amazing and filled with love. Now let's just get on with the show.
Actor Vin Diesel is facing a lawsuit filed by his former assistant, Asta Jonasson. The suit, stemming from events in 2010, accuses Diesel of sexual battery and other serious allegations. Diesel's legal team has categorically denied these claims.
So family man Vin Diesel is in the hot seat. His former assistant Asta Johnson is saying that back in 2010, while they were working on Fast 5 in Atlanta, Diesel crossed some lines, including allegations of sexual battery in a hotel suite. She claims that Diesel forced himself on top of her, groped her, and did a bunch of stuff, but to spare myself any risk of suppression, I'm gonna say you should just go check it out if you want to know all the details. Now, as per usual in these celebrity stories, Diesel's lawyers have called the claims baseless, especially since it's surfacing after over a decade. Some might see it as sus. In contrast, Johnson's lawyer is also throwing in wrongful termination and emotional distress. She said that after the alleged incident, Diesel's sister, who's also the president of his company, gave her the can. So there's multiple layers going on here. There's the weight of the allegations, the whole delayed timing of it, and the power dynamic angle. Sort of the norm in the usual case suspects. Now, Vin Diesel, a prominent actor with significant control over his products, might face a different trajectory compared to an actor employed by a big studio. Being in charge of production, marketing, and other business ventures, Diesel has more autonomy and influence in the industry overall. This control could mean that repercussions from these allegations might not be as immediate or severe as it would be for another actor who's more dependent on a studio for success. However, this doesn't mean Diesel is immune to the impact of the allegations. The entertainment industry as a whole is becoming increasingly sensitive to issues of sexual misconduct, especially post-Me Too movement. I mean, just look at Jonathan Majors. The second he was found guilty, he was fired. I'm pretty sure it went guilty verdict, Disney tweet in the same hour. Maybe not the same hour, but it was fast. Anyways, public perception and sponsor reactions are probably gonna play a more significant role in the Diesel case. I mean, if the allegations gain traction or are proved to be true, it could lead to a loss of public support, difficulties in securing partnerships or collaborations, and potential boycotts of the projects. You know, capitalism. Actors who are primarily employed by big studios often have less control over their careers though. In those cases, the studio's reputation becomes intertwined with the actor's behavior. Therefore, studios are quicker to distance themselves from actors facing serious allegations to protect their brand and image. Shocker. This can lead to immediate suspension or termination of contracts, being recast on ongoing projects, and potentially blacklisted from future studio projects. Again, think Kang. Rip Kang. Anyways, for an actor in Diesel's position, the immediate professional consequences might not be as drastic due to the control of his projects. However, in long-term effects, especially in terms of public perception and industry relationships, could be significant and more, let's say, challenging to navigate.
As 2024 approaches, Mickey Mouse in his original form from the 1928 short Steamboat Willie is set to enter the public domain. This marks a significant shift, as Mickey Mouse is a core symbol of American pop culture and Disney's intellectual property. Despite this change, Disney maintains strong trademark rights and will continue to protect modern interpretations of Mickey Mouse.
Oh, right. So this is pretty huge. Mickey Mouse, the face of Disney, our true government and overlord, is about to become everyone's to play with. Well, sort of. We're talking about the old school, mischievous Mickey from Steamboat Willie. But I mean, Mickey is Mickey, so... Now, don't get too excited. Disney's still holding tight to the modern Mickey. You know, the one we all know and love. And some of us may or may not have a Kingdom Hearts tattoo of him on them somewhere. I don't know who though. This is more like opening the treasure chest, but only getting a peek at the gold. So we're edging with Mickey right now. Although for all of you creators out there, this is the chance to get creative with Mickey. Just be weary of the line. You can't just slap Mickey on anything and call it a day. Disney's obviously still got some legal muscle to protect its brand. Oh, here's a thought. What does this mean for the other characters that are hitting their century mark? I mean, we might see a surge of forgotten characters making a comeback. In like a good way, not the Disney redoing way. I hate having to say that. Why, Disney? Anyways, remember, it's not just about bringing back oldies, but about reimagining the story. But, you know, we can do it. So the odds of something something good coming out of it are much higher. This is a win for public domain advocates and creators. Things like this are going to open up a world of possibilities for reinterpretation and homage. I mean, like I said, think of the new stories and art and already coming out indie films. Yeah, I'm talking about that Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. It was a shit movie, but I watched it, and it's gonna get its own cinematic universe. All the Disney characters are coming to it. It's gonna be pretty fun, but like only if you like see bad movies, not even like B-tier bad movies. I'm talking like see they're garbage. It's bad, guys, but creative. I hate that I enjoyed it. Anyways, on the flip side, there's always the risk of oversaturation or inappropriate uses of the characters. I mean, that's already happening, but beside the point. Rule 34! It's gonna be a delicate balance between honoring cultural icons and commercial exploitation. Plus, let's not forget, the House of Mouse is always watching. So, you know, use at your own risk.
An 18-year-old hacker, Arian Kurtaj, involved in the leak of footage from the unreleased video game Grand Theft Auto 6, has been sentenced to indefinite detention in a secure hospital. Kurtaj, diagnosed with severe autism and deemed unfit for trial, was convicted along with another teen for hacking, fraud, and extortion targeting companies like Uber and Nvidia.
Alright, so if you're unfamiliar, an 18-year-old shook the hell out of the gaming world by leaking footage of GTA 6. The judge involved stated that Kurtaj is clearly a wizard with computers and poses a very serious risk to the public. Which, side note, he apparently pulled off the GTA hack with the TV stick, a hotel TV, and his phone. Like, I'm pretty good with computers, but what the fuck? I don't know if I should be impressed or terrified. Anyways, he apparently also threatened to release the game source code, which I imagine would have been devastating considering what was released was reportedly valued in the millions. From a positive angle, the sentence reflects the more nuanced approach to crime and mental health. You know, it's more about the treatment and rehabilitation, not just the punishment. Win. However, some might see this as a soft approach to a serious crime, sort of raising questions about the balance between public safety and the rights of offenders with mental health issues. And on that note, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Don't forget to help me out and hit that like button. And until next time, stay weird, stay safe, and I'll see you, Thursday? Yeah, should be Thursday. Maybe Thursday. It'll be Thursday. Bye! Oh my god, it's a ghost water bottle. How's he doing it? Oh! Future technology.